All right, in the meantime, look at this new video just in from our crew in Lakewood. Clifton Boulevard, the intersection of Nicholson, is closed at this hour because of downed trees and wires. And you saw those flashes there just a moment ago. This is a great reminder to never touch or try to move any downed wires. Folks around the Lakewood area are being asked to avoid this particular intersection. And this is just of any reports of trees and wires knocked down. Currently, over 60,000 customers are without power tonight. Our Jeff Slauson working hard at the big board right now, trying to get us the latest up to the second numbers. And I know it keeps changing because these storms keep coming through. What's the latest at this very moment?
The reason why I'm laughing is because every time you toss to me,
yes,
Splendid updates,
yes,
I have to change all the numbers. It's classic. It is what it is. It's live TV. We love it. All right. So right now we're at 78,334 outages. So we were on the air for quite some time trying to figure out exactly what was going on with a lot of these storms, showing your way through this. This has basically tripled over the last 2 hours or so. So we just updated. Cuyahoga County is now at 22.8 thousand. We always say this. This is customers, not individual people. The number of people without power is definitely more than the 78,334. But Cuyahoga County right now is at 22.8. Lorain County was leading the pack for quite some time. That has not been the case. Now it's at 8.5 thousand. And then we're seeing ones kind of in that area as well. I want to see if there's any other ones. Summit County is a good one to talk about right here as well. Summit County is at 13 point, let's see if I can do that, 0.5 thousand outages. So these areas are kind of seeing the most of it at this point, but the fact that across the entire state, almost a quarter or more than a quarter, excuse me, of those outages are coming from Cuyahoga County, and definitely between those three, that's where we're seeing basically half of the outages right now. That shows where this is all centered. And at one point, we saw the storms kind of coming in at a diagonal. Basically what was happening, if this is the storm, it was heading this way, it was heading east, and everywhere it was going, that's where we were seeing those outages. Again, the different colors, when you see yellow and red, that's when you see those outages in the thousands. This is when it could be a problem. For those that are in these areas and those that do not have power, I have been checking pretty consistently. Do not know when you're going to be getting power back as of right now. The assessments are still underway. Now I want to get to some of the photos that we've been getting from some of our viewers here. Look at that cloud right there, that shelf that we've been seeing. That was something that we saw quite a bit of progressively once those storms started to roll. This is what it looked like outside of the front door, North Ridgeville area. This was pretty intense during that. This a little bit further west, this is a police department. You can see that roof caving in. When we talk about the damage, we understand you can't really see what's going on, but this is a point, right? You could be under what you think is a safe structure, and that could ultimately cave in. And then look at this funnel across Lake Erie. This is in Port Clinton, pretty intense over there. The last thing I want to show you here, this is video that we got into our newsroom. This is from Blossom. We talked about that quite a bit, the people that were there. Those that were under the pavilion were not able to leave, had to basically shelter in place, and this is what it looked like at the time. We do know they provided an update. If you go to Blossom's website, they'll explain what to do for the future reasons for that show that you potentially were trying to see tonight. But again, if you are one of those people that is without power at the moment, I'm going to update it one more time before we go back to Chris here, just to make sure we have the most updated information. Yeah, so still 78,334. We don't know when your power is coming back. It's going to take a little bit of time, but at least in our area, right, Lorain County, Cuyahoga County, Summit County, you're seeing the most right now, so those crews might be a little bit stretched as they try and get power back online.
All right.